don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Cam Newton and the New England Patriots versus Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Miami Dolphins.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Miami Dolphins. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touch over. Let out 31.
And when he's at the you see that ball, they can't get him down in the run game, and his team is having a lot of fun because when they score a touchdown, some fan's going to get lucky and get the game ball.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. 3-yard gain there. So a look inactives, and we got this list, but they tell us every time, don't they? Next man up.
Play, that's the mantra. Having guys on the roster who are filling in and playing at a high level. Free agents win just the way you're supposed to.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
45-yard line.
On first down, it's Newton. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, we've got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Being chased out left. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First and 10.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy. 8 yards, second and 2. Only needing 2 yards and down.
Second and 2.
On the handoff, it's Michel. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Patriots.
They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Pick up
defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's for the start. And if I'm them, I get a little bold. They want to keep coming after him, put the pressure on him.
N'Keal Harry was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Newton eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. It's Williams on the catch. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Complete to Preston Williams.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was...
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Lawrence Guy.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball.
You have to help your offense out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discredited.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And it's fielded at the 34. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Patriots take over. And the Patriot offense set to take over. The defending champs in the AFC East. They've been the title holders 17 of the last 19 years, 11 in a row. But now this, of course, a year unlike the others. No number 12 on the field.
Yeah, and it's hard to believe that one player changes the fortunes of an entire division. Tom Brady's player. To see, partner, how New England compensate for the... Is it still about camp that they signed in the offseason?
And remember, they do return the #1 defense in the league, so they're solid on that side of the ball. And Deadline, who's pretty good.
I think he's going to enjoy coaching a team of which there are actually doubts about for the first time in, let's say, conservative 15 years.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Taken down at the 10-yard
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last run to punch it in?
Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Miami offense going to work here, coming off a 5-11 finish a season ago. In 2020, that's going to be an interesting one in South Florida. It's tough to say, Charles, whether this is a team, and I'll just phrase it to you, is this a team that is still a year or two away, or are they a team that could possibly compete now for the AFC East title?
Well, their head coach, Brian Flores, is not going to stem from thinking they can win a title. Quite enough talent there yet. Did show us last year that they're going to compete each and every game all the way through, and they won some games they shouldn't have. Just don't think they're quite there. I think in a year or two, though, under Brian Flores with a new quarterback named Tua Tagovailoa, be ready to compete for these starting in 2021.
Yeah, Tua, and he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Diamond that time coming through to make the play. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. The shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. Now Fitzpatrick hit, it's out. He lost the football.
The pass on 2nd down.
Much of the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 21-yard line.
Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second.
And what I've always loved, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
At the 30.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now it's Newton. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And that'll bring up second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Catch is made by Herring. And he'll be taken down not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chain. 2 minutes on the clock. Second quarter. 7-0 ball game. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now Newton on first down. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. He was a 3rd-round pick, not rounds 1 or 2, but this franchise, they think he can be something with time.
There were a few teams that thought he would go in the first round, late in the first round. He ends up sliding to the 3rd. So a lot of teams think now maybe this group got a steal. They've got a chance to have a really good player here if he can develop.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
A lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, all came together. They evaluated it well and got a nice payoff.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Asiasi there, but it's going to be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Devin Asiasi with his first career game. And the Patriots add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first time outs as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And take it right on the 30.
Receiving team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Newton now to throw. He's going to look deep for it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Julian Edelman.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And that one makes it 14-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
25-yard line.
Throwing again. Newton. He's going to take another shot here. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. But now it'll be third down.
And 10.
A final shot before the break. Newton. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A gain of 7.
The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Here's Fitzpatrick. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Complete to Matt Breida. A gain of 20.
Let's give a little credit. The offensive play call, screen pass was available. Not a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback. That's when you're thinking about running the screen and using defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. More yards there and another first down.
The Dolphins first down.
Down, Fitzpatrick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Play action now, Fitzpatrick. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky as he got hit as he threw it. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the pressure drops off as they look to throw. It's complete to Graham. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Howard. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Howard all alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action.
And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Touchdown.
The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He found open for an easy touchdown.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Patriots take over first and 10.
Remind you, lots more to come here this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut of SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The count of the Steelers and Giants from MetLife Stadium and the Titans and Broncos from Mile High. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Sonny Michel comes out of a long line of terrific running backs from the University of Georgia and was a first-round selection for New England in 2018. He does not mind carrying the football, never turns down an opportunity. Top 10 in rushing attempts in the league in 2019.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage for that one to get in there. It's incomplete.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
And that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
Buying time to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Ryan Izzo there to make the grab. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled.
At their own 20-yard line.
Miami set to take over. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better, continue to score on offense?
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more of this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Pats are going to down it. John Simon picks up his second of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel, and he'll be brought down just shy of the line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. And it's Michel once again, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And they're going to try to eat some clock from Michel. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Michel. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 in real stressful spot.
And they'll have it. End zone crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first at the 20. Here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice game. 18 yards that time and another first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Fitzpatrick set to lead this offense by 2 touchdowns, 2:06 to play. He's got it to Williams. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3. Life continues. It's a first down. That one into the hands of Laird. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Fitzpatrick, the old warhorse, getting everybody up to the quickly. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him. Could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4. Completion on 2nd. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. The quick slant, good for 8 and a first. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the All-Pro Stephon Gilmore.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Got a man open, that's Harry. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 20-yard line. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. That'll be complete to Breida. but able to pass the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First Miami.
A first down throw for Fitz. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll throw again. Fitzpatrick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Preston Williams, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To the air again, Fitzpatrick. And this is intercepted. And then off. And he'll take this across midfield and inside 25.
Fitzpatrick's pass intercepted. For 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Going deep here for Edelman. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this will be a victory for the New England Patriots. And partner, I must say, good to see you again.
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we in preseason?
Yeah, preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to ball where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you. So for the Pats, that'll be a happy locker room this season. 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.